In a time before trucks and trains, cargo moved along the coast under sail, in every kind of weather.
Shipped a heavy sea in our foresail and carried our foremast overboard with bowsprit and all the sail and rigging with him. A shocking scene for to behold.
And all of a sudden we took a blow, a puff, and it knocked her down so the water came over her rail.
We see in these captains from the Cape and Islands that they were strong individuals. They exhibited good qualities of leadership. They saw opportunities and took them.
No power, no yawl boat, a poor system of navigational aids. It really was an enormous feat.
In a world where working sail had been condemned to the dustbin of history, where engines, powered first by steam and then by petroleum, propelled trains and mighty ships, one man continued to do things the old way.
Zeb Tilton, captain of the Alice S Wentworth, the sweetest schooner along the coast. She was a working vessel, but with Zeb at the wheel, she could outsail America's Cup yachts, slip into coves, navigate up rivers. Zeb Tilton, they said, could reach Chicago on a heavy dew. As he moved cargoes along the coast, he became a legend.
He represented an earlier time, and he was willing and able to communicate it.
If you knew him, you would respect him.
He must have been 6'4", and hands hung way down his side. He was strong.
And when he pulled on at that time, they say that he pulled his feet through the floorboards.
He was a rough-looking man.
Had one bad eye, had one broken finger. He'd say, "Right over there." You didn't know where the hell he was pointing at.
And my father thought he was absolutely nuts.
Rumors had it that he was very attractive to a variety of women up and down the coast.
The family asked him what he was doing getting married at 73, and his answer to that was it was Benny a good tune played on an old fiddle.
He had a heart as big as he was.
Must have been a pretty charismatic guy.
If you talked to him for a little while, you would want to sit there and listen to him for the rest of the day.
He was a man who came out of, in terms of, economic base out of nowhere, and became celebrated up and down the coast for just the pure act of being committed to his love for sail, love for the Wentworth, love for what he did.
For a coaster, she was fast, and it is safe to say that in her prime she was one of the smartest vessels of her size along the coast.
The Wentworth was a legendary vessel.
Probably what made her so distinctive was her distinctive captain, Zeb Tilton.
She had a reputation for being a handy little vessel, as they say.
When Zeb had her, she was a fast boat. She could show her heels to almost any boat her size, even if it was a yacht.
He did it his way, and that's the way it was going to be. Do what you want to do and do it well.
This is Zeb's story, the place he came from, the way he lived, the legacy he left.